Working fine. I don't know why that happened. I said it's working fine. Oh, okay. Oh my! And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle here. And we have got a Peewee battle about ready to take place between the West Hartford Wolves and your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. The Wolves wearing their dark blue jerseys, red Wolves diagonally down the chest, white trim, red helmets, red shorts, blue socks with red and white trim. And in between the pipes for the Wolves there, I can't see, is it number 71 or 79? Can you see? I think it's 79. I think it's Charlie Jatelma. Yep, it is 79. So Charlie Jatelma getting the start in between the pipes for the West Hartford Wolves today. And down at the other end, your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks wearing their home white sweaters with the Seahawk logo across the chest. Blue shoulders, yellow trim, blue numbers with yellow trim, blue lettering, black shorts with white socks, and blue and yellow stripes. And in between the pipes is going to be number 1 wearing Roland Melanson's old number, Owen Silver, getting the start today. We play 15-minute periods here in the Peewee division. Good to see it's the same refs from last game. They did a good job last game, didn't call too many penalties. So hopefully they'll do the same here today. 15-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. And if they're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's still icing. Penalties are for 90 seconds. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime. And checking is frowned upon at this age group, but encouraged by the broadcaster and camera lady. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The Seahawks and the Wolves about ready to do battle. This should be a good one. Seahawks Peewee B team, an outstandingly coached team. Coach Tanzash does a great job with these young ladies and lads. You'll see the way they move the puck. You see how much they're in position. Really love the way she's got them prepared to play, and they're getting better and better each week. And the Wolves break their huddle in their dark blue sweaters. All right, this is the U12 division, so everybody out there about 10 and 11 years old. Looks like Charlotte Ziza getting the start on right wing, number 11. Number 10, Harrison Safino getting the start at center. Defense is at 13. Looks like that's Jonah Rotman giving some knuckles there as he goes along. And I think that's 24, Will Muzzy on defense. And the left wing, can't see the number there. I think it might be Eli Nixon. All right, the Seahawks break their huddle. Steele getting the start. On left wing, number 45 in your scorecard. And the ref drops the puck, and we are underway. Moving up ahead now, Ferrier. Knocked down by Steele, but Caesar comes away with it. Quickly on it there is Kimball. Kimball, number 4 in your scorecard. There's Caesar now. Caesar sending it in. Kimball tried to kick it. Up ahead, but couldn't do so. Send ahead now, behind the net, getting it there. And moving it along is Jack Skahan, a big defenseman, number 22. Skahan on the forehand, sending it up for Jolly. Jolly made the move at the blue line, got it out to center as Ferrier gives chase. Wolves send it back down there. That was Jonah Rotman. And sent all the way down by the Seahawks. Looks like we might get our first whistle. Icing is the call with 14:25 left to go here. And the game just nicely underway here between the West Hartford Wolves. They play out of one of my favorite arenas in Connecticut, the Veterans Arena in West Hartford. A great place to call a game. And the athletic director up there, Mr. Siegel, he's the athletic director for Conard and for Hall. One of the nicest guys I've ever met, had to work with. He's just fantastic. He had them put an internet jack right at center ice just for us so we could broadcast the Conard and Hall games up there. And beautiful place to call a game, beautiful rink. Here's Jolly now. Walking in, Jolly to the forehand. Big stop there by Jaltema. The blue line now, getting the puck out. At the center ice it goes. Skahan waiting for it there. He sends it back in quickly. Over the blue line and track down on it now. Backpedaling in their own zone, all the Wolves trying to get the puck out. Up ahead, Kemble. Kemble will send it back in. There is no delayed offsides in USA hockey. No matter how many letters I write, no matter how many protests I lead, no matter how many hunger strikes I go on, I still insist on having delayed offsides taken away from the boys and girls. Every time it happens, ladies and gentlemen, every week, every game, every whistle, really boils my stew. Here comes Callan now down the right wing. Poke checked away there by Tanzash at the blue line. Tanzash and Anderson now letting the shot go. Silva to save the rebound. Silva sliding over right at the goal line. They score! The Wolves get to the rebound and bury the biscuit there. And they get on the board. That's Jeremy Callan, who followed the puck in, got to the rebound and buried the biscuit. And just a minute and 26 seconds into the stanza, the West Hartford Wolves are on the board 1-0. Did a nice job following his shot there. And quickly now, here come the Wolves stepping to the outside with it. Forced wide by Anderson at the dot, pulling the trigger. That one off the outside of the net. A good rush there by Kempiti. Frank Kempiti right off the face-off, turning, getting it out in front. Bongo sent it out to center. Track down at center ice there, turning on it. And sliding it across is number 82. That's Alex Kolistasis. Sent ahead now. Nice stop there and gotten out of there by the Wolves. On it there, Kolistasis sends it in. In front, they score! Deflected on the way in. I believe it's going to be Kolistasis who's going to get credit with it. Was it deflected on the way down? I might have been. Either way, West Hartford Wolves jump out to an early 2-0 lead. As they got the puck down low. That Alexis Koliatis is the way to pronounce it, I think. The Koala Bear. All right, sent ahead now. Kemble now down 2-0 on the Seahawks in the early going. Coach Tanzosh, I'm sure, will make some adjustments here as Kemble rounds the net like Bobby Orr. Got it out. And here come the Seahawks now down the left wing. Chopping at it there was Rotman. And following it up and sending it in. Good job by Ferrier to send it in. Tracked down behind the net now, Will Muzzy. Muzzy turning on it there. Muzzy hot along, cleared. And Skahan did a real nice job on that bouncing puck to keep it in. But the Wolves get it out to center. I always get confused with the Wolves because you got the West Hartford Wolves and then the Hartford Junior Wolf Pack. And they all both wear red, white, and blue. So obviously you can imagine the confusion that causes the broadcasters. So now these are the Wolves. All right, so the face-off deep in the Wolf zone. Good job by the DJ, doing a little bit of Metallica. That pleases the broadcaster. Salisbury leaning in now to take the draw. That's Madison Salisbury up there. Wins their face-off. Handing it back to the blue line there was Fergione on the stick of Kemble. Kemble got it to the forehand. Nice job to get out and block that shot, and away come the Wolves now. That's Moss. Moss moving up. Here's Callan. Callan over the blue line, letting the shot go. That one. Callan got a lot on that one. On it now, Kemble on the backhand. Got it out to center. Bouncing puck knocked aside. Here comes Salisbury now. Salisbury stepping to the outside with it. Salisbury found it in her feet. Tried to get it in front. Had Gozala cutting to the cooker. Hard around it goes now. Pinching in is Kemble. Got in the way there. Here comes Callan now. Callan down the right wing against Skahan. Callan protects the puck. Lets the shot go. Nice stop there by the netminder Silver. And there'll be no further play. 11:34 left to go here in the opening stanza. West Hartford Wolves leading this one 2-0 in the early going. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. 5 games on the docket here today. 4 Seahawk games, 3 Seahawk games, 1 Lady Seahawk game, and then a Shoreline Shark game later this afternoon or evening, depending upon your different point of view, at 5 p.m. On it now, Anderson. Anderson in the corner. Anderson on the forehand. Beautiful pass up for Jolly. Jolly. Good stick move away for Ferrier. A 3-on-1 now for the Seahawks. Ferrier makes the move. Walking in, looking to pull the trigger. Big stop there. The rebound spins by. Nice save there by Jatelma. Back to the blue line it goes now, Anderson. Anderson sliding it down. That play all started by the nice pass there by Riley Anderson out of the zone. The first pass, the most important. Anderson doing a real nice job on the breakout. Jolly made the move and got it up to Ferrier, but the netminder, Jaltelma, made a fantastic save. Here's Ferrier now walking off the boards with it. Protecting the puck, putting the brakes on, trying to get back to the forehand, letting the shot go. The rebound, getting the flipper on it there was Charlie Jaltelma. Big stop there by the Wolf netminder. Ferrier down the left wing. Moss hounding him there. Steele getting it down low. Bouncing puck now. Jolly. Jolly trying to jar it loose. Found it now. Here's Steele. Steele on the puck. Jill sending right across the goal mouth. As Anderson will pinch to keep it in. Anderson at the blue line. Sending it in. On along now. Steele. Steele holds off the wall. Got it out in front. Turning with it now. Jolly. Jolly lets the shot go. That just missed. Hey, Jolly's got good hands. Back the other way now. Cleared and kept in by Anderson. What a fantastic play there by Anderson at the blue line. Anderson keeps it in yet again. Anderson on the backhand. Digging, mucking, doing a homework. Kept the puck in. Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks letting the shot go off the side of the net. Here's Steele now. Steele protecting the puck. Steele tried to get it. Back on the backhand. Comes away to center ice. Anderson waits for it there. Anderson waits for her teammates to get back on side because there is no delayed offsides. They do. She dumps it in. The Seahawks look to go to work again on the forecheck. Ferrier off the boards. Tried to get it down to Steele. Ferrier ran into a Wolf player there. Got it down to Jolly. Jolly back for Steele. Steele walking in. Pulls the trigger. Big stop there by Jaltelma. And there'll be no further play. So 9 minutes, 23 seconds left to go. Here in the opening stanza, 2-0 is your score. Wolves leading it. A couple of early goals here, but the Seahawks have applied a lot of pressure here last couple of moments. Back to the blue line, winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer there with Skahan, but it didn't get all the way through. Back the other way now. Rotman spilled himself at the red line, letting the shot go. He blew out a tire. And sent into the corner now, bouncing puck. Golembeski in the area. Nice play there by Whitman, letting the shot go that hit a body. Rotman, excuse me. Told you there was a W there. Rotman mixing it up in front with Skahan. Golembeski trying to get the puck out. That's kept in there by Austin Bush. Nice play by Bush and gotten out of there by the Seahawks. Icing will be the call there. Not sure who iced the puck there. I think it was Skahan. And when he iced the puck, you saw him look up and he was very upset with himself, you know? It's not the ideal play there, young lad, but icing is much better than a turnover, I always say. It's okay to ice the puck. It's not okay to turn it over at the blue line. Icing's not your first choice, but sometimes it happens. Face-off one there, letting the shot go. That just missed. I was saying, of course, they're going to score right off the face-off of the icing. So I'm telling him it's okay to ice the puck. Coach Tanzosh is like, Mr. Broadcaster, you're killing me here. 8:32 left to go. Well, she's a great coach. Played at Clarkson. They're ranked in the top 5 for ladies hockey, as are the Quinnipiac Wildcats. Girls hockey is growing by leaps and bounds. Ladies and gentlemen, PWHL off to a fantastic start. And they wisely allowed the girls to check. It's absolutely fair. If you haven't watched a PWHL game, ladies, you are missing out. Those girls can play. Absolutely fantastic hockey. I love it. And we had a Seahawk alumni singing the national anthem at the Boston game last night. Here's a chance now. Up ahead, trying to get to it. Out of the reach there of Callan. Callan behind the net. Run into there by Ferrier. Cleared and kept in at the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected down low. Trying to turn on it. On it now is Kemble. Kemble to the forehand. Kemble on the forehand. Tried to cut back inside. Taken away. As the Wolves look to get the puck back in front now, and away comes Skahan. Skahan with it now down the left wing. Skahan. The puck on his stick. Taken away by Hayes. Hayes, nice D-to-D pass there by the Wolves, and they come back out 3-on-2. Skahan stepping up at the blue line to take away the real estate and sending it all the way down. I'm not going to tell the young lad that it's okay to ice it now. He did make a nice play at the blue line, though. You always want your defensemen and defense ladies stepping up at all 3 lines. Step up at their blue line to keep the puck in. Step up at the red line. You don't want them getting too much momentum through the neutral zone. And, of course, stepping up at your own blue line. Skahan did just that. All right, Salisbury in to take the draw now. Good face-off win there by Salisbury. The Wolves get the puck back to the blue line, sending it down low, right on the stick. Anderson. Anderson got it away now, and here comes Salisbury with speed. Down the right wing she goes. Straight ahead, got a lady cutting to the crook, and the rebound is there. Jolly went flying by. A nice stop once again there by Jaltelma. Up ahead now, Callan sending it in. Chasing it down into the corner it goes now. Here's Anderson. Got it out in front dangerously on the backhand. Tanzosh in her skates. Still loose. Big save. The rebound. Getting the flipper on it there was Silva. And away come the Seahawks now. Jolly. Jolly with the puck on a string. Jolly over the blue line with speed. To the outside at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Big stop there. But it ends up behind the net. Jolly got it back out in front and alertly coloring up there was Jaltelma. And there'll be no further play. Jaltelma. Leaning in to take the draw now. Salisbury tried to push it forward. Ends up the Wolves carrying it out to center. Anderson coming over, stepping up at the red line. Forced wide now, protecting the puck, dancing at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. He scores! Frank Campitti walked in and made a beautiful shot there as he put it top shelf where mommy hides the baby Tylenol. And Campitti really showing some speed, strength, and shooting accuracy there. What a rush there by big number 71 in dark blue. Ferrier moves it up ahead now. Golembeski with a rolling puck at the dot. Golembeski slap. Yep. Takes the shot. Come on, Brain. Brain in the mouth there. We're working together in unison. Nice save there by Jaltelma. Good job by Anderson. Win the puck out to center. The Wolves send it back in quickly. 6.5 minutes left to go now. They did not gain the red line, so icing is the call. Boy, I'll tell you, I don't know who these 2 refs are. I don't recognize them. I wish they would do more games. These guys are good. They don't call too many penalties. They're right on top of the icings on the offsides. And last game was a squirt game, and the score was a little bit lopsided towards the third period. They did a real nice job keeping the game along, not blowing too many whistles on icings and offsides. These guys really wish we saw more of them. Hopefully we do. Ferrier got it back to Tanzash. Tanzash at the blue line. That one came out, though. Good call. See the ref right on the line in position. I wish that a lot of refs would watch the video of these guys calling games and learn how to do a better job. Way too many penalties and icings that are being called right at the red line when you could let it go and let the boys and girls play a lot more hockey. Down the right wing now, Moss. Moss sending it in. On it now, Skahan with 6:10 to go. Skahan hard around. Golembeski let it run. Kept in by the Wolves. Golembeski did a nice job to win it out to center, but he's all by himself. As you see the Wolves, a bunch of them getting back. Nice job by the boys and girls in dark blue. Down the right wing now, protecting the puck, stepping to the outside on the backhand. On now for Skahan. Skahan hard around, cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line yet again. Good job to keep that puck in at the blue line by Anna Kaminsky. Back to the blue line it goes now. Hayes goes for a walk. Hayes lets the shot go. Silva closes up the wickets. And there'll be no further play. But Wolves do a real nice job at the blue line, keeping the puck in. Getting the puck to the net quickly. So wholesale changes now. Koliatis out there, number 82. Along with number 50. That's Holman. Holmeen, excuse me, 2 E's. Holmeen wearing Sid Fernandez's old number 50. Seahawks trying to get the puck out. Knocked down by Salisbury. Sent back in there by Koliatis. Skahan settles things down. Chased to the outside. Up ahead for Fergione, Boston Fergione. And then on the forecheck there. Bodies go flying at the blue line. Turning and going with it now, Colombo. Colombo looking for the trench coat. Cutting to the inside, letting the shot go. Just one more thing. Along the boards now. Got it out to center all the way down. No icing. And saying the Wolves could have played it. Fergione covered in snow, looking like he had a disagreement with an abominable snowman. Abominable. Can you believe that? Along the boards now. Kemble pinching in. Kemble keeping the puck in. Got it down low. Fergione slid it over. Salisbury reaching for it. Into the corner now. Koliatis. There first against Salisbury. Wolves hard around. Kemble slides over to keep it in. Kemble now letting the wrist shot go. Poured down. Chance in front now. Letting the shot go. Gozala gets to it behind the net. Gozala trying to change direction, but the Wolves were waiting there. Salisbury giving chase into the corner. Wolves coming out with it. Out to the blue line it goes now. Skahan let the shot go. Got a lot on that. Pitching in now is Kemble. Kemble making a beeline for the puck, but sent away by the Wolves. All the way down, but that's going to be on net, so no icing as Silva forced to play it. Left it there for Skahan. Skahan hounded from behind. Did get it to Salisbury. Salisbury tried to get it up to Gonzalo, but kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Koliatis to keep the puck in. Just over 4 minutes to go now. 3-0. West Hartford Wolves leading the affair, looking for more. Down the left wing they go. Nice job by Salisbury on the back check. Not to give up on that play. And she'll send it out to center. And knocked down by the Wolves there. On it now, Gozala. Gozala trying to turn. Here comes Moss now. Over the blue line, but offsides is the call. So 3 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here. As leaning in to take the draw now is Rotman. Rotman with Ziza on the right wing. Sent ahead now by Charlotte Ziza. Nice job by Jolly on the back check. Boy, Jolly, I'll tell you. Boy, oh boy. Beginning of the year to where he is now. Leaps and bounds. He looks fantastic. Here come the Wolves now over the blue line, sending it down low, intercepted. And back the other way now. The Seahawks getting the puck out to center. That's knocked down, chased there by Ferrier. Ferrier on the forecheck. Keeps the puck in, does Ferrier and steal, and now here comes Jolly. Jolly aggressive in on a forecheck. Good hedge work there as Muzzy put the brakes on. Nice play there by Will Muzzy. Muzzy sauces it across. Beautiful pass out. What a nice play by Muzzy. Over the blue line now, winding, shooting. That just missed. That's Campiti. Leaned into one there. He's already got a beautiful goal, does Campiti so far. Savino keeping the puck in, sending it wide of the netminder to Silver, and Jolly. He'll track it down now. Jolly down the right wing. Chopped that there by Campiti. As Campiti harnesses in her Paul Bunyan there. Back the other way now. Muzzy over the blue line. Muzzy wheeling and dealing, letting the shot go. He scores! Will Muzzy with a beautiful play there and a gorgeous shot down the left wing. Putting it top shelf where Daddy hides the good stuff for when the in-laws come over on the holidays. 4-0, the Wolfpack. The Wolves. I knew I was going to do it at least once today. Extend the lead. All right. So a great play by Muzzy behind his own net to change direction. Then a great wrist shot there down the left wing. And Muzzy doing it at both ends of the ice. Sending it down low there. Nice job by Kemble there to kick it ahead. And sent out to center. That's tracked down there. Kaminsky turning on it there. Got it to the blue line. Knocked down by Callan. Callan with it. Callan stepped into there by Bongo. Bongo against Callan. Sending the puck down low. That went off of Kemble. Kemble trying to get the puck out. Letting the quick shot go. Nice stop by Silva. The rebound lie there dangerously. Skahan took measures into his own hands there to protect his goaltender. Well, you got to do that. And the young lad who had a stick toss there, was that number 54? It was. That was Thomas Colombo. Well, you got to dig for the puck for the rebound. Colombo did nothing wrong. Skahan did nothing wrong, and the refs did a good job not calling either of them. You want to dig and dig and dig until the whistle and then dig one more time for good measure. You always want to teach the ladies and lads that. That's what Colombo was doing, and Skahan took some issue with it, as he should. So like I said, both players doing exactly what they should, and a good job by the refs, not escorting anybody over to the sin bin. Colombo tried to get it back to the blue line, but nobody home as he split the uprights. Chasing it down now, Kaminsky. Hounded there by Golenbeski in the corner. Kaminsky to the forehand. Hops over the stick. Skahan now a 2-on-1 developing. Back the other way they come now. Sliding it over a man in front. Hops over the stick. And into the corner now. Trying to get it back to the blue line. They do. Here's Hayes. Hayes walks it in. Lets the shot go. Big stop. The rebound. They score. Getting to the rebound and burying the biscuit there was number 97, Cole Moss. So Moss makes it 5-0 Wolves. With 1:35 left to go here in the opening stanza. As the Seahawks win the draw and coming away with it now. Ferrier stepping to the outside at the dot. Ferrier at the goal line. Got it out in front. Bouncing puck goes behind the net. Wolves on it there. Pinching in now Tanzash. Tanzash got it across. On the backhand in front for Gonzalo. As the puck ricocheted along there, and away come the Wolves now. On the back check is Ferrier to break it up. Good job there by Ferrier with 1:10 left to go here in the opening stanza. Stepping up there was Anderson. Sidestepping the check, getting it down low. Tanzash knocked it down and on the forehand. Got it up to Gonzalo. Gonzalo down the left wing. Sterling Gonzalo sends it in. Koliatis giving chase. Alexis Koliatis. Sterling Gonzalo at the side of the net. Trying to get it in front. Still loose. They jab at it. And the goaltender covering it up there. Geltema. Not sure where the emphasis is on the syllable. Either way, he's done a fantastic job in between the pipes thus far. Ferrier leaning in now. Got Anderson and Tanzash right behind him. Gonzalo and Fergione on right wing. Ferrier pushes it forward, but the Wolfpack get to it there. Here's Tanzash now. Tanzash had a little bit of trouble with it. Rotman from his knees slides it across, and chasing it down there is Campiti. Anderson over on the backhand, doesn't get out. Poke checked away there, and the Seahawks can't get it out to center now. They do. No, they don't. I apologize. 29 seconds left to go. Sent back in now, Tanzash. Step to a forehand and skated out. And there's Tanzash now down the left wing with the puck over the red line, wheeling and dealing. Tanzash down the left wing. Tanzash sliding it right through the goal mouth. Good rush there by Ava Tanzash. She's been doing more and more of that as the year's gone on. Down the center ice now, back the other way now, wheeling and dealing. That's Rotman. Rotman outside in. Rotman going to run out of time, though, as the buzzer sounds. And the opening stanza comes to a close. An impressive one there for the West Hartford Wolves. All right, we'll be right back with the second period. You're watching Seahawks hockey here on the Solu.
guys are kicking ass. It's funny, no offense. She looks even better than last time I saw her. It's all right. No, I did. You're doing something right. This seems to like you. Now it's like it's not it is like kids. I'm doing all right, my kid.
No, my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza just about to get underway here between the Wolves and the Seahawks. Wolves with an impressive first period, leading it by a few goals here, but the Seahawks looking to climb back into it. Ferrier right off the faceoff, got it down low, bouncing puck goes wide of the netminder. Wolves trying to come away with it, kept in at the blue line. Steele went off his foot and back the other way now. Here comes West Hartford. Sending it up there was Moss. Kimball, that one rolls to the netminder, Silver. Silver did a fantastic job there to cover up. Well, Silver's been busy here today, but doing a good job. We play 15-minute stanzas here in the Peewee division, so 14:39 left to go. The period just nicely underway. Play 15 minutes in the Peewees, 15 minutes in high school, 60 minutes in Bantam. I guess high school, they cut it down because they got to do the Zamboni. Prep school, they play 17-minute periods. So more confusion for the broadcaster. Along the boards now, trying to come away with it now. All the Seahawks. Steele tried to go cross ice. Moss did a nice job intercepting that pass. Good job there by Ferrier, closing the real estate on it. Now Hayes. Hayes wearing Michael Bossie's old number 22. Boy, I tell you, the Wolfpack do a real nice job. Sorry, the Wolves do a real nice job putting the brakes on behind their own net and changing direction. That's good coaching. Over the blue line now, Callan. Callan making the move, walking in, pulls the trigger. That just missed. There's Jeremy Callan. Made a move at the blue line. Here comes Steele now. Steele down the right wing, chased down there by Hayes. Steele puts the brakes on. Steele shovels it across on the backhand. Got it in front, chance in front, pulling the trigger. The rebound made its way to the netminder. Cheltelma makes the save there. 13:39 left to go here in the second stanza. You see the scroll on the bottom of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, our new partners, Next Level Summer Academy. If you're looking for a summer camp experience that is absolutely the best out of this world, a bunch of the Seahawks went last year to Next Level. They raved about it. They've all signed up already to go back. So if you're looking for a summer camp for your young lady or lad coming up in just a couple of short months when it's not 14 degrees out, go to nextlevelSummerAcademy.com or give them a call. You see the number on your screen. They got emphasis in football, soccer, baseball, basketball, and, of course, our favorite, ice hockey. And it's going to be right here this year in Oakdale. Waved off again by these guys are good. Right here in Oakdale to St. Thomas More School. And if you tell them Scotty sent you from Solu, you get 10% off, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure to check out Next Level Summer Academy. I'm telling you, you and your young lady or lad that you send there will not be disappointed. Like I said, a bunch of the Seahawks went. Anderson going to get a penalty. I went last year, and they raved about it. They are going again this year, so that tells you everything you need to know. If you went a year ago, you're signing up this year. I used to love going to summer camp when I was a little kid. We used to go to the town camp, though. It was free. First part of the day was arts and crafts. Second part of the day was playing something in the field. I don't know, like dodgeball or something. And the third part, you went swimming in the town pool. It was great. Now, this is Next Level Summer Academy. Absolutely fantastic. The premier camp experience. So be sure to check them out. Your young lady or lad will thank you. I've heard nothing but fantastic things about them. Nice guys that operate there, and they do a great job. And the coaches are going to be local athletes and coaches here from the area, including Conn College. Back to the blue line now and the Coast Guard Academy. Deflected in front. Big stop there by Silva. There's a power play now for the Wolves, leading by 6. Here's Muzzy now. Muzzy getting it down low. Steered aside by Silva. There's Anderson in the box for 90 seconds for tripping. And Golembeski did a nice job to win the puck ahead. Got Salisbury up ahead. Got it up to Salisbury on sides. Here comes Salisbury now down the right wing. Salisbury with it, protecting the puck, letting the shot go. That goes over the goaltender with 12:15 to go. Salisbury on the back check. Good job by Salisbury there, killing off precious time on the penalty. And here to Anderson. It's the Seahawks shorthanded for another 40 seconds. Nice job by Salisbury on the backhand. And knocked down by Kemble. Kemble got it out to center, carried back in off sides is the call. So 30 seconds left to go in the power play for the Wolves. Their first one of the afternoon. And leading 6-0. Should be their last one, Mr. Official. Wolves with the puck now. Moss. Moss down the right wing. He'll send it in. Sent back out by Tanzas. Knocked down now. Hayes. Oh, look at the Wolves spreading out. Weak side pass just out of the reach of Colombo, but very good thinking there by the Wolves. This very good coach team here are the Wolves. We saw Colombo break to the left wing, and Hayes saw him. Just missed on the pass there, but the thinking and the play was completely correct. As I always say, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the program, I stress it time and time and time again. Nobody can skate as fast as the puck. All right, Gonzala now. Hops off the bench for the Seahawks. Wolves win the draw. Ferrier sending it down low, just wide of the netminder. The Wolves will get to it there, sending it away to center. That's going to be another icing call, I think. So icing is the call. The Wolves have iced it a couple of times here on their power play. But they lead it 5-0, so not a tremendous sense of urgency here by the Wolves right now. As Ferrier leans in to take the draw. Ferrier with the puck now. Ferrier lost a handle on it. Back the other way now. Here come the Wolves. Power play is over. Good penalty kill by the Seahawks. As they chip it up ahead now, trying to get it in front now, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop by Silva as he stood tall to get the waffle on it. Colombo getting to the cooker. Bongo in the neighborhood, and the Seahawks come away with it. Anderson got it out to, Tanzas got it out to center. Wolves quickly on it there. Sending it back in there was Kaminsky. On the backhand. That came out to center ice, and that's knocked down by the Wolves now. Hayes. Hayes up along the boards. Tanzas stepping up at the blue line. Nice play there by Ava Tanzas to take away the blue line. Find it in the skates and send it up. Oh, the Wolves. Too many Wolves on the ice there for a moment. They were not a Wolf pack of one. Turning on it now, Tanzas. Tanzas couldn't get the puck out. Ooh, that one got Colombo right in the noggin. Colombo acting like these things happen. Oh, hope he's all right. Looks fine. Well, if I took a shot like that to the side of my ear, ladies and gentlemen, I'd be out a week to 10 days for certain. The first 4 or 5 would just be so my feelings could get over it. Good to see Colombo okay, though. Well, that's why they wear the helmets. I couldn't believe when I found out, I don't know, it was like 2-3 years ago. You remember when I found out helmets expire? The conversation, I'm like, they don't expire. And you're like, yeah, they do. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Helmets don't expire. They're not like macaroni and cheese. Huh? Helmets do expire, apparently. They have an expiration date on it. I remember you telling me, I don't know if it was Luke or Sophie, like, we got to have a new helmet. I'm like, what do you mean? Helmet's fine. Letting the shot go. When I was a kid, you got one helmet when you were 8 years old, and you squeezed your head in there when you were 18. Making the save was the goaltender there. It was held together by duct tape and bubble gum by the time you were in the senior division. Now there's an expiration date on these things. Skahan getting his groove on. You got to have fun out there, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what the scoreboard says. That's what I like to see. Salisbury leaning in to take the draw now. The Wolves win the draw and come away with it with speed. Through the neutral zone, stepping to the outside with it, tracking it down there. Rotman overskated the puck. Good puck support there by Nixon. Over the blue line now, winding, shooting, getting the howitzer. That went right off the beak of the bird. Nice stay there by Silva. In the corner now, Kemble. Kemble lost the handle on it, winding, shooting. They score! The Wolves got the puck back in front. Letting the shot go there was Jonah Rotman. Rotman extends the lead, 6-0 now. Is the score for the West Hartford Wolves. 9:45 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. As they send it in and sent back out to center. Muzzy tracking it down there, slid across now. Here comes Jolly. Jolly down the left wing. Jolly, nice move there as he faked it to the inside. I'm telling you, that young lad Jolly, when the season started to where he is now, most improved player. He looks phenomenal. That was a great move right there. A little shimmy to the inside, fake back to the outside. Here's Steele now. Really love what I'm seeing. Along the boards now. Moss digging, mucking, got it up to Colombo. Here's Colombo now. Colombo sources it across, right on the stick now over the blue line, letting the shot go. Nice stop there by Silvers. Callan with the hard wrist shot. Beautiful pass by Moss, right on the stick of Callan. Or Colombo with the pass, excuse me. Moss may have moved it to Colombo, I believe, if memory serves, which sometimes it doesn't. 8:57 left to go here in the second stanza. Look at Callan's got the howitzer ready to go. If you're a goaltender, you're like, oh, that's great. I'd love to see that. Thank you. And Muzzy trying to keep it in. Sent away to center. Turning on it there now is Safino. Safino on the forehand, right on the tape. As the Wolves gain the blue line and send it in. Tracking it down now quickly on it there is Anderson. Anderson, nice job to turn to a forehand. Anderson behind the net. Trying to move it along under a little bit of duress. Came back in front now. Swiped out of there by Silver. Came back to the blue line, but it'll come out to center as Muzzy. We'll track it down now. Will Muzzy on the backhand. Saucered it across. Good cross ice pass there by Muzzy. And they cross ice dump in. And the Wolves go to work now. Here's Colombo. Colombo trying to get it back in front quickly. Seahawks thwart that effort. Here's Muzzy now. Muzzy letting the shot go. Cutting to the cooker there was Rotman, but couldn't connect. And here comes Jolly. Jolly trying to get the puck out. That was kept in by Campiti. Steele. Trying to get in the way of Rotman there. Muzzy at the blue line, sending it down low now. Campiti sliding it over. On it quickly now is Ziza. Ziza got the puck in front. Charlotte Ziza. Beautiful play there to Spinorama on the backhand to get it back to the blue line. Hayes met there nicely. And Steele got out there quickly. Good play there by Steele. On it now. Wolves sending it down low. Rotman. Behind the net it goes now. On it there. Tanzash. Tanzash trying to send it hard around. Tanzash digging, mucking, doing a homework. Campiti got it out in front. Anderson did a nice job to tie up her man. And away come the Seahawks now. Back the other way now. Steele over the red line. Hounded from behind by Ziza. Good job there by Charlotte Ziza to get on her horse. And sent back in quickly by Tanzash with 7 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. The game just halfway through now. Steele. Good job to knock it down. Salisbury makes a beeline for the puck. Got it out in front dangerously there. Nice stop there by Geltelma. And there'll be no further play. So 7 minutes left to go. Here in the second stanza. Quick face-off shot there by Salisbury. Geltelma got the flipper on that. Here's Skahan now. Skahan winding, shooting. Moss came out there and took it right between them. The O and the S there. The first S, not the second S. First S is silent. Skahan letting the shot go, and I think we might have a cross-checking penalty interference coming up against Skahan. This team trailing by 6. And they'll be shorthanded yet again. Well, it wasn't the wrong call. However. So a power play now for West Hartford with 6:44 left to go here in the second stanza. They lead it. As leaning in to take the draw now is Cole Moss. They win the draw now. Nixon got it out in front. Dangerously rolled to the goaltender. And Tanzash doing a nice job there, making sure nobody got hit. You saw Ava there. Silver turned around. Ava quickly turned around. Hands on the, hey, you don't go here. There's something about when girls play defense, they don't like people getting near their goaltender. I love it. They all do it. Behind the net now. Some of them a little bit more egregiously than others. And behind the net it goes now. Anderson moves it along. On and now Nixon. Nixon worked over by Anderson. Anderson with the forearm shiver in the corner. Anderson in a bad mood. Got the puck out the center. Good job there by Anderson to come in and lay the lumber into Nixon. Sent in now. Tanzar stepping up at the blue line. Sent back down. 45 seconds to go. In the power play for the Wolves. Nixon chasing it down behind the net. Turning on it there. Letting the shot go off the side of the net. Nixon got the puck behind the net now. Setting up in Gretzky's office. Trying to get it in front. Did get it in front. Bodies meet there as it slides across now for Salisbury. Salisbury, nice tape-to-tape pass there right on the stick of Golembeski. Good look there by Salisbury. Golembeski got to the red line. Dumped it in now. Here's Hayes. Hayes. Again, we see good change of direction there by the Wolves, but Golembeski did a nice job staying with him. Behind the net now is Moss on it there with 15 seconds to go. And the power play for Hartford. Chipping it off the boards to himself now with speed over the blue line. Walking in. Makes the move to the inside. Walking in. Waffle save there by Silva. And gotten out of there by Tanzar. So the power play is over. A couple of big stops by Silva. Behind the net it goes now. Getting it out in front. Bouncing puck. Silva got the flipper on it. And in front it goes now. Reaching for it. They score! Wolves got the puck back in front there. And I believe it's going to be Nixon who's going to get credited with the goal. So number 12, Eli Nixon, with good hard work behind the net. Got the puck in front. Ends up across the goal line, so Nixon extends the lead for the Wolves. 5:01 left to go. As the Wolves win the draw and send it up ahead. Kimball stepped up to get it out to center ice. Bergione will give chase there. Along the boards now, Ferrier taken away. Campiti. Campiti down the left wing. Campiti making the move at the blue line. Walking in at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Big stop by Silva. And Kimball got to the rebound and pushed it behind the net. Ferrier on it there. Ferrier trying to move the puck along. Kimball over in the corner. Let the Wolves come away with it now behind the net. Got it out in front dangerously. Silva with the save. That goes behind the net. Right up in the air it goes now. On the backhand, Gonzala covering the blue line. Kept in there by Koliatis. Behind the net it goes now. Skahan. Skahan got it out. Fergione did a nice job to get to it. Ferrier gives chase against Koliatis. Koliatis got it out to the red line. Excuse me, got it out over the blue line, I mean to say. So the face-off coming now just outside the Wolfpack zone. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the second stanza. Wolfpack leading it here today. Ferrier pushing it ahead. Colombo moves it along. Up ahead now, Gonzala. Couldn't connect there, and here come the Wolves now over the blue line. With the puck now, sending it down low. Ferrier on it in the corner. Ferrier with it there. Ferrier still with it. Ferrier dangerously there at the side of the net. Back to the blue line. Muzzy stepped up to keep it in. Here's Muzzy now. Muzzy letting the shot go. One ends off the boards in the corner. Gonzala tracking it down. Over to help out there is Kimball letting the shot go. Deflected in front. Nice stop there by the netminder Owen Silva. 3:36 left to go here in the second stanza. 3 more games on the Solu docket today. The Bantam team will be taking on the Central Capitals coming up next at high noon. And then at 5:30 tonight, the Lady Seahawks are playing host to the Connecticut Northern Lights. So a lady battle. And another lady battle tonight at 4:50 on the Solu. As the Shoreline Sharks are playing host to the Worcester. Damn. The Worcester Crusaders. I don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot say the name of that town. It's bizarre. It shouldn't be that hard. Worcester, right? Worcester, Connecticut. No, Worcester, Massachusetts. Either way, the Crusaders will be taking on the Sharks. Oh, it's going to be a long day. I hate when we play teams from Worcester. On and out, Savino behind the net. I just don't understand what the problem is. It's real, though. The struggle is real. 3:16 left to go here in the second stanza because Stone Cold said so. Along the boards now, keep it in. Safino. Worcester. Nope. Up ahead now, Colombo. Worcester. Colombo stepping to the inside. Colombo serpentining. Colombo. Beautiful move down low on the backhand. He scores! A couple of beautiful moves there as Colombo, looking like a hot knife through butter, wheeled and dealed his way in and buries the backhand. And the Wolves extend the lead. I believe that's a hat trick for that young lad. It is. So a hat trick for Colombo. So he'll get to name what flavored ice cream he gets on the way home. Yeah, a couple of real nice moves at the blue line and in for Colombo there. On the backhand, Anderson. Campiti protecting the puck. Campiti with it. Campiti trying to get it down low. That one came back out to the blue line, but outside the blue line, so blown dead. With 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go. Here in the second stanza. Impressive performance here today by the Wolves. Campiti with the puck now. Came back out to center as they hustle to get back on sides. Stepping up and sending it out there was Tanzash. On it there. All the Wolves and bouncing puck dangerously. Tanzash sending it up ahead. Salisbury giving chase. On the backhand. Seahawks could not keep it in. So a couple of whistles here towards the end of the second period. Game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. I gotta be careful who I say that around. True story, ladies and gentlemen. I was doing a high school game last night at the Lou Estorino Ice Arena in Hamden. Place was packed. It was packed last night. It was standing room only. It was Cheshire's 50th anniversary celebration. They won 5-3 to raise their record to 9-1 against a tough North Haven squad. So there was a lot of whistles about halfway through the third period. I think it was a 5-3 score at the time. And I said, a lot of whistles here in the third period. Game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. Some lady right behind me in my ear screamed at me, "You're sluggish! You're sluggish!" So, okay. The shot go, big save. The rebound. So I asked Sophie, was doing the camera with me. I'm like, "Sophie, did you hear that lady say that to me after the game?" She's like, "No, what?" And then she went back and found the video and played it. Sophie's like, "What a Karen." Chance down low now. I couldn't believe that lady. That was I didn't even know. I just looked at her. I'm like, what are you talking about? Letting the shot go. Big stop there by Silva. Clearly no fan of 10 striker is that lady. Sending it out to center now. Here's Hayes. I've gotten yelled at by fans for some things before, but that was a little bit bizarre. All right, 1:24 left to go. I'll tell you, but Cheshire did such a great job last night. They had their 50th anniversary of their hockey club, and they brought out the 74-75 team. And a bunch of those guys were at the local watering hole before they got there. You had a bunch of guys about 65, 70 years old making their way onto the ice in sneakers after having a few cocktails. A couple of them took a while to get over. The ceremony took a while. We'll just say that. It was fantastic, though. I didn't know. I found out last night Cheshire's the only Connecticut high school team. Big hit there by Kemble behind the play as she dislodges the puck. Only Connecticut high school team to win the state championships in all three, Division I, Division II, and Division III. And right now they're 9-1 in Division II. They were ranked 3 coming into this week. A big hit there by Kemble. So we'll see if they move up in the rankings. Connecticut high school hockey heating up as we're headed towards the back end of the season now. March the playoffs, of course. So we'll see if Cheshire can end up in Quinnipiac for the state championships. Here's Salisbury now. Almost caused the turnover. Koliatis did a nice job there. Of course, here we've got our Eastern Connecticut Eagles. They play here at the Rose Garden. 22 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Wolves leading it. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. A blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you. And a real cold day here in southeastern Connecticut. But next weekend, it's going to be in the 50s. Skahan beautifully sliding it across after the faceoff win. Kemble lets the shot go. That just missed. Nice face-off win by Ferrier. Beautiful pass by Skahan. Good shot there by Kemble. Sent ahead now. Here's Colombo. Colombo hounded there by Skahan. Skahan lost his wand. Colombo winding, shooting, looking for number 4. Awful to side there, and that's going to do it. Should do it. As the period, without the buzzer, has come to a close. The clock says 0-0-0. No buzzer. There it is. As the period comes to a close. We'll be right back with the third period in just a moment. Don't you dare go anywhere. Oh, mine. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I know I did. A good buddy of mine just sent me a picture of Patrick Waugh on the ice with the Islanders this morning. Here's Ferrier. Ferrier stepping to the outside. Ferrier with the puck. Looks like we might have a penalty coming up here against the Wolves. Hooking might be the call, or slashing, I think. Hooking. So Ferrier knifing his way through. Drew the penalty. Well, if you're a fan of the program, ladies and gentlemen, you know, huge diehard Islander fans. The boys and girls doing the YMCA dance out there. Fantastic. Here we go. Pardon me, I'll be a little bit busy now. There we go. Love to see that. All right. So 14:44 left to go. I couldn't possibly capture how pleased I am that Lou Lamoriello has got Patrick Waugh behind the bench for the New York Islanders. Steered in there. I was texting all my buddies last night. I'm like, what do you think the Islanders are texting each other right now? Oh, we better get to bed early. Patrick Waugh is an absolute insane madman. Islanders are in big, big trouble. Oh, I am so happy he's the coach. I cannot begin to tell you. Sent ahead now. Might take a little while to get things going, but this is a veteran-laden team that's going to be treated like a bunch of rookies, I can tell you that. Cannot wait to see the results. I'm expecting big, great things. Patrick Waugh, head coach, New York Islanders. Love it. Here's Steele now. Down the left wing on the backhand. Got it in front. Chasing it down now. Ferrier. Ferrier trying to get it in front. Dangerously came through there. Hayes did a nice job to tie it up and came out to center. Tanzash will track it down there. 35 seconds remaining. And the advantage here for the Seahawks. Tanzash turning to the forehand. Tanzash over the blue line. Cross corner dump in. Off the stick there of Kaminsky. And the Seahawks look to go to work on the power play. Behind the net now. On and now Hayes. Hayes. Hard around. Back the other way now. Sending it out to center. Tanzash on the back check. Here's Pittman now. Rotman, excuse me. Rotman making the move to the inside. Rotman wheeling and dealing. Big stop by Silva. Rotman broke in shorthanded. 4 seconds, left to go on the power play. And the power play is over. 13-10 left to go here in the third and final stanza. The Wolves leading it here today. I don't like the effort, though, that the Seahawks are giving. They may not get the 2 points here on home ice today, but no quitting the Seahawks. Sometimes you just run into a better team, a faster team, and it's okay. You tip your hat and you say, we'll get you next time. But you know what, too? You don't get better by playing, people that aren't better than you. You play people that are faster and better than you, and then all of a sudden you start playing faster and better because you have to. It makes you better. So, this is a good opportunity for the Seahawks here to improve on what they've been doing all year long, which has been nothing short of improving. Bongo in on the forecheck. Bongo digging it loose. Wolves come away with it. Up ahead now is Colombo. Colombo turning. Bongo on the back check as he does all year long. Bongo, a complete 200-foot player. I'm a big fan of his game, letting the shot go. There's Bongo clearing it out of harm's way. He always gets back, both him and his brother. Two phenomenal hockey players, the Bongo boys. Behind the net now it goes. Sending it hard around. That's Alan Bongo out there, his younger brother Nicholas. A very similar game. Behind the net it goes now. And as an old former goaltender, that's the game I like. There's a chance now, getting it in front. Bongo ties his man up. He had the howitzer ready to go there. It was Callan. Bongo got the stick right on the stick there. Callan just in time. Exactly what I was talking about just moments ago. He does it all year, ladies and gentlemen. And you'll see him in on the forecheck here. And then if it turns back the other way, he'll be the first one back. Salisbury tried to keep it in, but just offsides. The blue line. Under 12 minutes to go now. Here in the third and final stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Coming up next, the Central Capitals will be paying visit. They'll be taking on your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. And then later today, the Lady Seahawks will be here playing hosts to the Connecticut Northern Lights. Ferrier now over the blue line. Nice move by Ferrier. Ferrier stepping to the outside. Lets the shot go. Nice waffle save there by Deltelma. Charlie Deltelma making the save. Knocked down Ferrier with the puck now. Ferrier walking in. Ferrier wheeling and dealing. Lost the handle on it. Back to the blue line it goes now. Tanzash and Anderson got together. Managed to keep it in. Good job by Nixon to get out to the blue line. Along the boards now. Anderson couldn't keep it in. Sent ahead. Sent back in, but offsides is the call, even though Gonzala was on his horse to get out. It was a half a step offsides there. There is no delayed offsides in USA Hockey, so it's an automatic whistle. We were at a game, what was it, Friday night? We went up to go see that game, right? And there was the play where, for a second, I thought there was going to be a whistle. There was delayed offsides, and there wasn't because it was a high school game, a prep school game up at Pomfret. And the girl brought the puck back out. And here's Ferrier. We'll get back to the story in a moment. Poke checked away. And they were allowed to, play was allowed to continue. And I looked at the clock, and I happened to just watch, just for curiosity's sake. And over 3 minutes of play went by before the next whistle. Shows you how awesome delayed offsides truly is, and what a crime it is that these boys and girls are not allowed to play with it. That would be the first thing I do. The ink wouldn't even be dry on me being king of USA Hockey. I would say right away, each game from now on, delayed offsides are instituted, and each period from now on is 2 minutes longer, as the kids now have more time to play. So that way I don't want the boys and girls losing any shifts. They get to play more hockey, more better hockey with delayed offsides. That would be, I tell you, when we hit the campaign trail, that's going to be right on the top of my platform. Reinstitute delayed offsides day 1. Shorthanded, you ice the puck day 2. Overtime hockey and youth hockey for 5 minutes, day 3. Big hit there at the blue line of Salisbury trying to carry the puck out. And Callan cut off the path there. Salisbury, he's tough as nails, though. She's fine. And there's a chance now. Nice play by Kemble. Kemble moving the puck along now. Hayes with it there. Sent back in behind the net it goes now. On it there, Skahan. Skahan with 10.5 minutes left to go. And every time you see a game being tied in youth hockey, they should play overtime. Here's a chance now. Salisbury. Salisbury on a horse. Salisbury on the backhand. Got the shot away. Nice stop there by Deltema, excuse me. Out to the blue line. Kemble couldn't keep it in, and away it comes now. Back the other way now. Callan. Callan cutting to the inside. Callan cutting to the outside. Lets the shot go. Silva to save the rebound. Callan got to it there. Trying to get it back in front. Behind the net now. Callan with it. Callan turning on it. Salisbury came back to break that up. Back to the blue line it goes. Chase down there. Nice job by Jolly to get it out to center ice. And the way it comes down, sent back in. And again, you see the no delayed offsides factor as the whistle blows and kids have to stop playing. I did contact USA Hockey about it. I said, why can't you do it? And their reasoning was the increased whistles cause increased line changes, which you just saw there. Both teams changed lines. I said, okay, I get that. I appreciate that. I want the kids to play. Don't get me wrong. I said, so why not just increase the time of the periods? Make the periods longer. And their answer was they couldn't do that because the rinks wouldn't go for it. I said, so wait a minute now. You can have twice as many whistles, which take twice as much time, but you can't put 2 minutes on each period? I don't think anybody's done the math on this. So I quickly wrote NASA, see if some of their engineers were available to do some surveys and data, get a study going. I never heard back from NASA, which is weird. All right, then, if you have delayed offside, just increase each period by 2 minutes. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if the game's tied in youth hockey, they should play 5-on-5, not stupid 3-on-3. 5-on-5, 5 minutes of overtime. Let the kids play overtime. Every kid should have the opportunity to score a game-winning goal in overtime. And that's taken away, too, by USA Hockey. And that's wrong, too. Let the kids play over. They should know what it's like to, every play, everything could be the end of the game. Offensively, defensively, goaltenders, coaches. Just 5 minutes. The Zamboni can wait for 5 minutes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, someday I'll be king of USA Hockey. I think it's a shame that the kids don't get a chance to score an overtime winner. Here's Salisbury with it now because there's nothing better. Not that I ever have, being a goaltender, but I've had plenty of overtime. I've had plenty of people celebrating overtime winners right in front of me. That's for sure. I remember Game 4 versus the North Stars, 1985. They won in overtime. I had a terrible game. We lost 6-5. I played bad. Here's Callan now, down the right wing. Callan cutting to the inside. Callan with the puck. Callan with the puck on a string. Walks in, pulls the trigger. He scores. A couple of beautiful moves there by Jeremy Callan as he buries the biscuit. The Wolves extend the lead. Well, that was game 1, 2, 3. That was game 4. We used to play, when I was a kid, we played 5-game series for the championship. The North Stars forced game 5. We were up 2-0 in the series. North Stars won game 4 and game 5. Game 4, they won 3-0. On game 5, 6-5 in overtime. And I remember the shot was deflected right in front of me. I had no chance. And the parents didn't think so. Like I said, I played terrible that game. And then we had to wait a week because we could only play on weekends. The rink turned into a parking lot during the week. And then came next Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. And then we defeated the North Stars 1-0. I'm sure you all probably know about it. But anyway, though, really not having overtime for the kids is... There should be one question asked when you're thinking about youth hockey and youth sports. What's best for the kids? That should be the one question. Answer that question first and then go from there. That should be your given. That should be your foundation. That should be your standard. That's just me, ladies and gentlemen. What do I know? Someday. Muzzy. On the puck now, Muzzy. Muzzy really move. Carrying the puck out through the neutral zone. Trying to saucer it ahead. Did get it ahead, but offsides is Rotman. That's a half a step over the blue line. 7:33 left to go here in the affair. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Salisbury out there. Bongo on the left wing. I think it's Golembeski on the right wing. It is. Here comes Bongo now on the back check. The back-checking Bongos. Well, I'll tell you what. I've said this time and time and time again. You can be a bench full of guys that play like either Bongo brother and a goaltender, and I'll look like Al Arbor behind the bench. That young lad, very easy to coach. I promise you that. Along the boards now, knocked down. I would love to coach him. Bouncing puck now. Sent down low, Skahan. Skahan will send it all the way down, tipped out. So no icing. Chasing it down now quickly. On it there, the Wolves behind the net. Golembeski giving chase. Putting the brakes on. Arriving there was Bongo with ill humor to poke check it away. Here's a chance now back the other way. On the back check is Bongo. carrying the puck out, hounded from behind. Rotman down the right wing. Rotman letting the shot go behind the net. Chased down there by Kemble. Over comes Bongo for puck support. Kemble moved it up along. There's Kemble now on the forehand. Cleared and not out. Knocked down by Hayes. Hayes letting the shot go. Deflected in front. Nice waffle save there by Silva. And that goes off the boards. Knocked down. At the blue line, turning on it. Wheeling, letting the shot go. Salisbury got back to get a chunk of it. As Bongo deflected it on the way in. Here's Bongo sticking the passing lane. Bongo wins the battle. Gets it out to center. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what is not to like about that young lad's game? Here's a chance now. Letting the shot go. Salisbury. A nice stop there by Geltelma. Pinching in now is Tanzash. Kept in there by Ferrier. Ferrier down the left wing. Got it up to Salisbury with the cross-ice pass. Just out of the reach of Golembeski. Wolfpack send it up now. Back the other way they come now. Ferrier got a chunk of it on the back check. That's sent ahead and sent all the way down. Tanzash will track it down with 5:35 left to go here in the affair. Tanzash trying to catch the Wolves changing. Tanzash down the left wing. Got to the red line. Tried to dump it in. Moss did a nice job to seal off the wall. Anderson, good puck support there. Sending it up, but that's knocked down by Hayes. Hayes moving it along. That's sent all the way down now. Colombo trying to cut to the inside, but taken away by the Seahawks on the back check. Fergione did a nice job to get a piece of it. But the Wolves coming away with it now. Colombo down the right wing. Closing on him there with Skahan. Colombo put the brakes on. Bodies go flying there as Anderson got on the back of the Wolf, headed to the net there and just held on. Pulled him down. That was like a horse collar. That would have been a personal foul in the NFL. Back the other way now. Here comes Hayes. Hayes looking to step to the inside. Poke checked away there. Beautiful poke check there by Tanzash. Anderson. Tanzash over for puck support. Fighting through now. Colombo. Colombo walks in. Big stop by Silva. And there'll be no further play. 4:35 left to go here in the affair. You see the Seahawk Bantam team getting ready to go over by next to the bench there. Bantam ladies got it all laced up there. That's looks like Ireland Wilford and Evangeline Gursky, and not sure who the other young lady is from here. Got to turn around. I need to see the number. So they're ready to go. They'll be taking on Central Caps here today. And a Bantam battle coming up next. Face-off won by the Wolves, and Bongo got out to the blue line on the backhand. That just missed. On it there. Back to the blue line it goes now. Koliatis letting the shot go. Bongo pours at it there like a grizzly bear pouring at a salmon swimming upstream to spawn. Back the other way now. Here comes Kemble. Kemble over the red line. Kemble letting the shot go. Wide on the waffle side as it goes behind the net. Wolves send it hard around. Back for Kemble. Kemble turning on it there. Kemble letting the shot go. That one makes its way to the goaltender. And a nice stop there by the netminder, Geltema. 4:02 left to go here. Let's check the outside weather report, shall we? Has it gotten to 20 degrees yet? What do you think? 22 degrees. It's balmy. On it now, Ferrier. Ferrier giving chase into the corner. Trying to get the puck in front. Ferrier with it. Ferrier on the backhand, chopping at it. Nice glove save there by Geltelma. On it now, Jolly. Jolly sending it behind the net. Trying to get it down in front now, Jolly. Jolly with it there. In the corner now, Ferrier got it. In front of Jolly. Jolly trying to find it. Rotman deflected it off into the corner. Tracked down there by the Seahawks steal. He tried to get it in front. Back to the blue line. It goes down. Away come the Wolves now. Down the left wing they go. Nice job by Skahan to hold the line. Comes away to center. Ferrier did a nice job on the back. Ferrier is a very good centerman. Good face-off man. He's a good hockey player. Rotman got it in. Nice job there by Campiti to stay on sides. Under 3 minutes to go now in 5 seconds. Now it's under 3 minutes to go. Sent down low. Sometimes clocks confuse me. Muzzy stepping up to keep it in at the blue line. Muzzy making the move. Muzzy walking in, saucering it across. That's Caesar cutting to the net. Salvino letting the shot go. That one steered aside by Silva. In the corner now. Trying to get the puck out. Steele pinching in. Bodies collide there. Steele knocking it up and down the left wing, sending it up. Sent away now to center, sending it in there with Steele against Campiti. Steele down the left wing. That's knocked aside, and away come the Wolves now as they send it out to center. Kemble left it there for Anderson. Anderson right on the tape of Steele. Steele turning and going quickly up for Salisbury. Salisbury trying to cut to the inside against Muzzy. She sends it in. Behind the net it goes now. On it there. All the Wolves. Steele in on the forecheck. Let the Wolves come away with it. Lugging the puck out now, Savino. Savino tried to get around Tanzas. Savino got it back. Savino at the dot. Savino lets the shot go. Silver with the glove save. Behind the net it goes now. Back in front. And the skates of Savino. But away comes Golembeski now. Back the other way. Golembeski serpentining through the neutral zone. Golembeski run into there by Moss. Sent away to center now. Back the other way they come. Onside at the blue line. At the dot. Pulling the trigger. Silver with the save. Calling out now. Back to the blue line. Sent back in. Bouncing puck. Bongo in the area. Bodies go flying. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Wide to Silva. 1:25 to go. On and now Anderson. Anderson with the puck. Trying to get it out. There was Golembeski. That's knocked down by Muzzy. Muzzy squeezes by along the boards. Muzzy at the goal line behind the net. Muzzy putting the brakes on there. Muzzy, real good edge work by Will Muzzy. We saw it earlier before. Golembeski trying to get the puck out. That ends up behind the net. On it there. Putting a stop to it. Colombo with the spinorama. Under a minute to go now. Winding, shooting. That one goes off the boards. Ferrier behind the net now. Hard along for Muzzy. Muzzy kept it in, though. And away come the Seahawks now. Back the other way through the neutral zone with speed. 1-on-2. Ferrier stepping to the outside. At the dot. Pulls the trigger. And that just missed. There's Geltoma holding on there. Certainly doesn't want to give up one here with 30 seconds to go. Sent across now. Seahawks complete a pay to change for Gion. Hops on the ice. And it's sent all the way down with 20 seconds left to go as Kemble. Turn on it there. Here comes Callan now. Callan walking in. Callan pulls the trigger wide on the glove side. I'll just track down now. Seahawks along the boards. Behind the net now, Skahan. Skahan on it there. Skahan got a big chunk of his man. And well, there's 1.5 seconds left to go, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not sure if they're going to run the clock. They are. So penalty in the corner, but the clock runs out as the Wolves head down to their netminder. And he's going to be their certified auto repair. Top dog of the affair goes to the goaltender, number 79, Charlie Geltelma. He got the shutout here today. You get a shutout, as you know, I'm an old goalie, so you get the top dog honor. So a great job by both organizations. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here today. The Seahawks and the Wolves shake hands. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll have the Capitals and Central Connecticut Capitals taking on your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks coming up next in a Bantam battle. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see everybody again soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.